Bars is back. Sam Ant. Oh God. What's up with you? Hip Hop Uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Hip Hop Uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Oh God, driving Sam Ant riding passenger side, and you heard it out the mouth of the greatest.
So you talk about when you guys left Def Jam and N.O.R.E goes over to Rocafella at the time and independent. How was you guys' relationship at that time, and then how was your music going independent and that grind like that with independent?
Yeah, like I mean, we were definitely beefing at that time. You know what I mean? We were definitely going through our brotherly spats. You know what I'm saying? At that time, but you know, I felt like he didn't have no loyalty to Queensbridge. At that time, I felt like I had a loyalty to Queensbridge, whether they wanted me on Rock Nation, on Rock La Familia or Rocafella, I would have had to respectfully decline. You know what I'm saying? Just because my loyalty to things were different. You know what I mean? But in my brain, that's what I was thinking. Like I would have never signed with Jay. You know what I mean? At that time, because I was young and dumb. You know what I'm saying? But you know. Who knows? I might have signed to Rocafella or whatever at the time, but I couldn't do it at that moment. But now that I think about it, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, now that I think about it, you know what I'm saying? But it's like being loyal, you know what I'm saying? That's what I said I was doing, you know what I'm saying? Being loyal to my project, being loyal to Nas, you know what I'm saying? You know. I ain't his blood brother, I ain't his cousin or his uncle or nobody. That's just my brother, you know what I'm saying? And I felt like I had to be, you know what I'm saying? That's like, you know, Memphis Bleak signing with Murder Inc. or something, you know what I'm saying? Right. Or, you know, you gotta be loyal.
So pretty much stemming from the Jay-Z, I guess, since him and Nas went through that, you felt like that you needed to stay over. I got you.
I needed to not be that person that grows up in Queensbridge and at the height of they beef and not go and, you know, sign with Jay. You know what I'm saying? I needed not to be the one from Queensbridge that do that.
So what was N.O.R.E.'s response to you? Like, was it like, this is business? It's strictly business? Did you ever get the vibe that that's it? Or you really, at that time?
Me and N.O.R.E. never really kicked it about that. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like I said, he had no ties to Queensbridge. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
He had no loyalty, to Queensbridge. He might have had a loyalty to Nas, because Nas, you know, him and Nas have their own relationship. I respect it. But he had no loyalty to Queensbridge. So my loyalty overall was for my hood. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Because forget the rappers. I got family, fathers, uncles, cousins, you know, all that live out there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want them to have to go through that question every day. Why your cousin do that? Why he goes sell? You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
You know, so, you know, that played a big part in my train of thought.
So how real was that beef between Jay-Z and Nas? Did it go? It was dope. Lyrically, it was probably one of the best beefs we ever seen on wax. But on the street, how real was it and how tense was that?
I mean, it was definitely a tense situation for Queens and Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't nothing to where, you know, niggas from Brooklyn got beef with niggas from Queens because of Jay and Nas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just was a fact that the media almost made that shit to Big and Pop. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's when it would have became real in the streets. You know what I'm saying? But they got to grasp of that before it went and elevated to a borough thing, a real borough thing, because, you know, that shit is just as bad as Coast beef.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Prodigy and Mobb Deep? Obviously, you know, passed away, but at one point, you guys, you know, I think he wrote about you in a book or something like that. Yeah. What are your thoughts? You know, and that you guys everybody's older now in hindsight.
Yeah, I mean, like at the end of the day, you know, at first, you know, I was like, this nigga crazy. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I understand the game, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, unfortunately, he passed, man, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we do have history, you know what I'm saying? We do have history, and he's a great staple part of hip hop and my projects, you know what I'm saying? And QB, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I felt that, you know, if we'd have eventually had that chance to chop it up, you know what I'm saying? I would have got my understanding, and you know, we'd have moved on, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I never got that shot, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I want him to rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? And you know, his legacy gonna live on because Half's still here, his kids are still here, you know what I'm saying? Infamous Mob still going, bars and hooks still going. So, you know, he left his legacy in good hands. Well,
So you definitely wanted to clear things up with him if he was still alive. That's
yeah, I ain't never had no real beef. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had no beef. You know what I mean? But you know, just for face value. You know what I'm saying? Well,
you've been through a lot of shit in the game. You've been through a roller coaster ride in this shit. What is one of the biggest lessons you learned throughout your journey, and what keeps you motivated to continue to do music at the level you're doing it on?
shit, just pure satisfaction, man. Getting a record done that I like. Getting music done that I could say where I'm at in life at my age is still better than, you know, a lot of music that is being made. And to me, I'm not like one of the OGs and the old dudes who like, yo, man, I'm a 90s dude, I'm an 80s dude. Nah, I like all music. You know what I'm saying? You might catch me in the club trying to do the Dougie and some shit. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? But no, I ain't gonna do that now. But you know, like at the end of the day, I like all music, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just enjoy the fact of being able to do music, being able to honestly do music yourself now. You know what I mean? Because I've been through that analog stage. You know what I'm saying? To survive the analog stage is amazing. To get through that stage of 2 inch and all that, to come to now to where you could basically be your own studio, be your own label, be your own promoter, be your own every fucking thing. I think this is the dopest part of the game, and I'm happy I'm getting to see this shit and just have fun with it.
Or
right now, the new age rappers, how do you feel about hip hop and its evolution from, you know, the boom bap to now? It's a totally different, you know, sound. There's any rappers that you rock with? Talk to us about that.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Everybody always like this sound is different. This shit been here forever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this sound is no different than 3 6 Mafia sound in the 80s and in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? And the sound is no different than sound that already been here. You know what I'm saying? It's just the regions that are getting heard now. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Just the change in the regions that are controlling the atmosphere of music. The East Coast and the West Coast control music for so long, and now the Midwest and the South and are getting their spin. So it's like, you know, this shit ain't nothing new. These little niggas been rapping hard like this all the time.